to understand. Each and everybody has to understand the topics. Yeah. So now what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to take a router 1. Then after that, I'm going to connect it to the layer 2 switch. So layer 2 switch means what it does, guys, exactly. Whenever somebody they tells you the layer 2 switch, what it does exactly, what it does is just do the switching only. Does it do routing? Does it do routing, guys? No. Just keep in your mind. That's it. Whenever somebody tells you that they connected to the layer 2 switch, which means the layer 2 switch is going to do only switching. It doesn't do routing. That's it. Now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to configure here, let's say 2 VLANs. Okay, guys? Then VLAN number 10 and VLAN number 20. There is only 2 VLANs are there. Then after that, from router 1 we have connected to one more router, which is router 2. Then here there is a layer 3 switch. Then what is the meaning of layer 3 switch, guys? Help me out. What is the meaning of layer 3 switch? What it does exactly? When somebody said to you we have a layer 3 switch, then layer 3 switch means it's going to do the switching and it's going to do the routing. Yeah. So routing, you know that, right, guys? Routing is nothing but communication between different networks. Switching is nothing but only forwarding the frame, right, guys, from one device to another device within the LAN. Right? Routing, what it does, it's going to communicate. Hope everybody is okay with that. Now here I am going to connect, let's say, VLAN number 30 and VLAN number 40. Right? Then after that, I have connected one more router. Okay, first we will do this lab, guys. Yeah, don't get confused. Then we will take 3. So help me out. In this case, how you are going to design the network? First of all, you have to understand this network, guys. Everybody is clear with this? Say yes or no. First of all, everybody is clear it or not? Understand the topology. Right. So can you please tell me that in router 1, we have 2 networks. One is VLAN number 10, other one is VLAN number 20. What is the range you are going to use for VLAN number 10? What is the range you are going to use it for VLAN number 10? Because make sure that after you design the topology is nothing but it's a physical connection, guys. Once you design your topology, you need to decide which IP addresses you need to use. This is part of your design. Whenever you are going to design the network, make sure that these are the very important. First of all, you are going to draw the topology, how you want to connect the devices. Once you connected the devices, then after that, you need to decide which IP addresses you are going to use. This is part of your design. Keep remember that. In case if you are not clear in this part, then you are not going to do anything. Everywhere you will get confused. Is it clear, everybody? That's why most of the people, what they are going to do, they are going to do like Visio diagram. They are going to build the topology through Visio drawing. Then after that, they will decide the IP addresses. They are going to sit with the customer and they will tell you, sir, this is how we are going to connect. Then you need to tell us which IP addresses we can use it, or else you can design by yourself. Okay. Now Vijendra saying that, which one we will follow, guys? We will follow Santosh or Vijendra? Vijendra saying that use it 172.173. Vijendra, is it 172 or 173? 173. Okay. Again one question, guys. Vijendra planning to do that 173. Can we use 173? Everybody, say yes or no. Why? What's the problem? What's the problem, guys? Anil saying that 172. Okay. So 173, that is for public, right? For example, if you are going to use that, there is no problem. But usually the 173 range, it's reserved for public. Right, Vijendra? Understand? You don't have any problem. You can use it. But the problem is you are going like against INA rules. Yeah? Internet Assigned Numbers Authority. They are already given what are the ranges you need to use for your private network and what are the ranges they are going to use it for public network. So make sure that you can go as per the INA. Even if you are ready to go with 173, there is no problem. Nobody will ask you. But it's a bad design. Okay, guys? It's a bad design. Okay. Now what we are going to do now? Let's go here. Nilesh is saying, Vijendra, can you okay with this? Nilesh is written something here. Is it fine? Yeah? Okay. Nisar saying no. Yeah, Nisar, give us, what's your plan? How we are going to do it? What's your plan, Nisar? Actually, Vijendra, I think Nilesh, he mentioned these. Can we go with this?
Yeah, hi, so Nisar this side.
Yeah, Nisar.
Yeah, so what we can do basically, we can configure like one more network between router 2 and between L3 switch. So whatever traffic comes to my L3 switch, so it will be going via default route to my router,
Mm-hmm.
and we have to configure reverse route on R2 back to my L3.
Okay. But actually, so far, we don't know the default route. We didn't discuss about the default route.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't know about the default route. So what we are going to do now, I understand that between this router 2 and this layer 3 switch, you are going to use some separate network, right?
Right, right,
Yeah, you want to make it this one as a routed port, right?
right.
Okay, that is we didn't discuss it so far. So that's why they given this information.
Okay, then it's fine.
Yeah,
I'm okay with it.
yeah. Now let's come back so that everybody can able to think about this. Okay, sir. Okay, guys. So first of all, I'm okay with Nilesh. So we can go according to the what Nilesh is mentioned there. Are you ready, guys? Yeah, everybody is okay with this or not? Say yes or no. Perfect. Now what we are going to do, help me out. So we are going to configure 192.168.10.0 for VLAN number 10, 192.168.20.0 for VLAN number 20. Now between layer 2 and our router, what you are planning, what you are going to do? Help me out, guys. We are going to make a trunk. Why we need to make a trunk? Guys, everybody is okay with Nilesh answer. Nilesh is saying that we'll make a trunk. Why we need to make a trunk? To carry multiple VLANs information. Good man. To carry multiple VLANs information. So in router 1, what we are going to do, Nilesh? Okay. So now I am clear. That's why we are going to make a trunk, because the problem is I cannot able to do anything in my layer 2 switch. Right? That's why we configure a trunk, and by using trunk you can able to carry the multiple VLANs information. Right? Then after that, what we are going to do in router? Nilesh is saying we can configure the subinterfaces. Right, guys? So we are going to configure the subinterfaces for how many VLANs? For two VLANs. So for one VLAN number 10, one for VLAN number 20, right? So I'm going to configure 192.168.10.1 here and 192.168.20.1 here. Yeah. So I configured two subinterfaces, one for VLAN number 10 and other one for VLAN number 20. And these two subinterfaces, they are going to act as a gateway for VLAN number 10 and VLAN number 20. Everybody is okay or not? Say yes or no, guys. Yeah. Everybody is clear? Good. Then after that, in router 1, we have one more interface which is connected to one interface is connected to our switch. There we configure trunk and we configure two sub interfaces. I am clear about it. Now, my question, one more question. Can I configure the DHCP for each and every sub interface here inside my router? Can I configure the DHCP? Because since I configured sub interface for VLAN number 10 and VLAN number 20, now I want to configure the DHCP for VLAN number 10 and VLAN number 20. Can I do it? Good. So I can able to configure the DHCP. Right, guys? Now between the router 1 and router 2, which network you are planning to use? Between router 1 and router 2. Help me out, guys. Between router 1 and router 2, which network you are going to use? As per Nilesh, okay, you want to use 10.1.12? Good, no problem. 10.1.12.0 slash 30. 30 or 24? 30 is fine, I think so. Right, guys? 30 is okay. So that you are going to get how many valid IPs you are going to get there? How many valid IPs you are going to get? Two IPs. One is .1, other one is .2. Perfect. So up to now in router 1, we are cleared. Inside the switch, we are cleared. We are going to configure the two VLANs. Then after that, we are going to configure a trunk. Then after that, we are going to configure sub-interfaces. Then after that, we are going to configure the DHCP. Then we are going to configure the interface which is connected to router 1 and router 2. So far, I am okay. Yeah. Now first we will do the basic configuration, Santosh. Once we are clear that part, then we will think about the routing part. Yeah. Step by step. So that first you have to clear in this part. Guys, everybody is clear at the router 1 side? Everybody is okay or not? Perfect. Now what I am going to do now, let's go to the router 2 side. Help me out, guys. So router 2 side, here I am going to configure 10.1.12.2/30. Is it clear? Then what about this one, guys? This is what you need to explain to me. This area, how you are going to configure. Let's say in layer 3 switch, what you are going to do first. Help me out. Let's say in layer 3 switch, what you are going to do it. Help me out, guys. In layer 3 switch, what you are going to do. We are going to create the VLANs. Then after that, we are going to shift the ports. Then after that, yeah, we are going to shift the ports. Then after that, what you are going to do? First of all, in layer 3 switch, what you are going to do? You are going to configure it as a trunk. You are going to configure it as a trunk. Okay, okay, let's go as a trunk. Then after that, wow, people are super, man. Nice. Okay, you configure a trunk. Then after that, what you are going to do? What you are going to do, guys? Help me out. After you configure a trunk, what you are going to do? Where you are going to assign IP address? Seema saying that we need to assign the IP address for VLAN. Where you are going to assign the IP address? See, Nilesh is saying something right. Did you see here? Again, we are going to configure sub-interfaces. Where? In router 2. What are the sub-interfaces? One for VLAN number 30 and one for VLAN number 40. Just a minute, guys. I think Seema is getting some doubt. Yes, madam. What's your doubt? You are saying that assign IP for VLAN. What do you mean by assign for IP for VLAN? Where you are going to assign the IP addresses, ma'am? Inside the router or inside the switch? Where you are going to assign the IP? Yeah? Hello? Inside the switch. Why? Because what is the purpose there to assign? Since I configured as a trunk, first of all, tell me one thing. Between router 2 and layer 3 switch, are you planning to configure trunk? First of all, you tell me that thing. Are you able to configure the trunk? Seema? First of all, between router 2 and layer 3 switch, do you want to configure as a trunk? Okay. In case if you configure as a trunk, why you want to assign the IP address inside the switch for each and every VLAN? Okay, no problem. Let's do one thing. I will show you this lab, guys. So what we are going to do now, I think Madam Sima, you just wait for some time. I understood what you are trying to think. Then after that, we will do in that way also. Yeah, yeah, what Nilesh is mentioned correct. Let's go and see it. Okay, first we will do it in the trunk. Then after that, we will see why we don't want to do a trunk. Because since the customer, he has taken as a layer 3 switch, he spent a lot of money, right? He is expecting to do the routing here only, inside the layer 3 switch. Yeah? You try to understand, man, because you guys are saying that we want to do a trunk, which means where you want to do the routing, you want to do the routing at router only. You don't want to do at layer 3 switch. Do you understand, Anil? Because they want to configure a trunk, which means you don't want to do the routing here. Why? Because maybe you don't have idea, maybe you have some issues. This is what it's happening, guys. Some customer sites, whenever you visit, those administrators, they are not using the layer 3 switch as a layer 3 switch. They simply use it as a layer 2 switch. They configure it as a trunk, and all the routing and all they are doing at the router. If you ask them why, because he doesn't have a knowledge. You understand, everybody? That's why he is doing the routing at the router. So we are going to do that one first. Then after that we will understand the problems. Then after that we will do the routing here. Is it clear? So that at least we can able to see 3-4 topics. Okay, guys? Everybody is clear? Yeah, because unfortunately customer, what he has done, he purchased the layer 3 switch. He doesn't know how to do the routing there. Then simply what he is doing, he made a trunk, and he is doing the routing at the router level. He is not doing at the switching level. This is what Nisar also trying to tell us, guys, in few seconds back. Right, Nisar? This is what you are trying to say, right? Let's go now. First we will do this lab. Perfect. Now what I am going to do, guys, I am going to take two routers. Guys, everybody is clear, right? Let's go and see it. Step by step we will see it, guys. Don't get confused, huh? Right. Which routers we are going to take? Help me out. What are the routers we are going to take? 2911? Go ahead. Okay, first we are going to build our topology, guys. Then which switches we are going to take? One side we are going to take 2960. Yeah, one side we are going to take 2960, and other side we are going to take 3650. Yeah, one side is layer 2 and other side is layer 3. Then after that, what I am going to do now, I am going to take two computers. First, try to understand this one, guys. It's very important for everyone. Right. So now what I am going to do, I am going to connect this. Okay. Now between switch and router, I am going to use some gigabit interface, guys. Yeah. Is it clear, everybody? Then between the routers, we need to use the straight cable or cross cable between the routers. Cross cable. Good. Right. Guys, up to here, everybody is clear or not? Did you notice that? Here in my switch, first of all, let's go here. Fast Ethernet 0 by 1 and fast Ethernet 0 by 2, which is connected these two computers, right? Then after that, inside my switch, in my layer 2 switch, we have a 2 gigabit Ethernet interfaces. So gigabit Ethernet 0 by 1, I connected to gigabit Ethernet 0 by 1 in router, right? And gigabit Ethernet 0 by 0 and gigabit Ethernet 0 by 0, I connected between the routers. And again, gigabit Ethernet 0 by 1, I connected to my layer 3 switch in other side. And which port I connected? Gigabit Ethernet 1/0/24. Right, guys? Because here all the gigabit ports are there. Then after that, there is two computers. I connected one computer to gigabit Ethernet 0 by 1 and other computer I connected to gigabit Ethernet 1/0/2. Is it clear, everybody? Understand the topology, guys. First of all, everybody is clear the topology. Say yes or no. Perfect. Now what I am going to do now? So here I am going to configure 192.168.10.0 network, and I am going to keep this one into VLAN number 10. Right, guys? And this computer I am going to use it for VLAN number 20. Then I am going to configure 192.168.20.0 network for VLAN number 20. Then after that, here I am going to configure trunk. Then here I am going to configure two sub interfaces, one for VLAN number 10, other one for VLAN number 20. For VLAN number 10 I want to give 10.1. For 20 I want to give 20.1. And between these two routers I am going to use 10.1.12.0/30. So here I am going to configure .1. Here I am going to configure .2. Right, guys? Then after that, this one I am going to keep it in VLAN number 30. And this one I am going to keep it into VLAN number 40. Then here I am going to use 192.168.30. network for VLAN number 30. And here I am going to use 192.168.40.0 network. Then here between this router and switch I am going to configure trunk. And again I am going to configure two sub interfaces 30 and 40. Right? and I'm going to give 30.1 and I'm going to give 40.1. Is it clear, everybody? Up to now it's clear. So that once you understand the topology and IP addresses, then we are going to configure rest of this stuff. Right, guys? Yeah. I'm expecting answers from everyone, guys. Just type for me yes. Yeah, everybody is clear. The topology and IP addresses, everyone. Each and every one of you. Perfect. So now what I'm going to do now, let's go and configure it. Yeah. Then after that, we will start observing what's going on. Are you ready? Let's go now. So first of all, I'm going to start from here, this side. Yeah. So first of all, from where we will start, guys? Can anyone help me out? You and me can do this lab from switch. Good. I'm going to the CLI. Okay. Help me out the commands. Everyone. Yeah. Enable. Okay. Then conft. Then after that, I'm going to change the host name. Right. So host name I can give you. What is the name? It's a without space, Santosh. Yeah. Switch number 1. Okay, good. Then after that, what you are going to do? For example, if I want to see the VLANs, still I didn't create the VLANs. So if I want to see the VLANs, what's the command we are going to type? Right now I am in the configuration mode. I need to type do show VLAN brief. Yeah. Then after that, we are going to configure the VLANs. So to create the VLANs, what are the steps we need to follow, guys? So we need to say, as per my lab topology, you need to say VLAN number 10 and VLAN number 20. Right, guys? Then I don't want to give any names there. If you want, you can specify the names. Now what I want to do, I need to shift the ports. So how to shift the ports? I need to go to interface, fast Ethernet 0 by 1, then switch port mode access, then switch port access VLAN number 10. Right, guys? Then after that, interface fast Ethernet 0/2, switch port mode access, then switch port access VLAN number 20. There you go. And verification, do show VLAN brief. Then I can see here port number 1 has shifted into VLAN number 10. Port number 2 has shifted into VLAN number 20. What else we need to do, guys? Is there anything is pending here? Help me out, man. Trunk. We need to configure a trunk. So which port we are going to configure as per my lab topology? I need to configure gigabit Ethernet 0 by 1. Right, guys? So let's go and configure that. Interface gigabit Ethernet 0 by 1, then switch port mode trunk. That's it. Yeah? That's the command, right, guys? Save this configuration. So far I configured the trunk, right? Then what else is pending here? Help me out, guys. What else is pending? What else is pending? Is there anything else is pending here in switch number 1? No? Completed. Okay. Just I want to ask you, I am curious about it, guys. Where no shut by default all the ports are up and running, no? This is switch, no, Santosh. It's not required. Yeah, Santosh. It's a switch, right? It's a plug and play device. By default, all the interfaces are up and running. See here? Until you connected the device, automatically it comes up. See here? Yeah? The moment when I connect the device, automatically it comes up. You don't need to do any other stuff, right? What else we are going to do, guys? Can you think about it? See? Nilesh is smart, man. Very good. So we need to enable the telnet or SSH. Right or wrong, guys? We need to enable the telnet or SSH. We need to think that part also. Why? Why we need to think, guys? Man, think properly. No problem. Think properly. Why we need to enable the telnet or SSH, guys? Help me out. In case if you want to access your device remotely, because every time you are not going to the server room with your console cable, right? So what you are going to do, you are going to enable either telnet or SSH. That is for management purpose. So that you can able to access your device remotely. You can sit outside of your network and you can connect it. Outside of your server room, right? You no need to go inside server room every time. For example, the manager will tell you, man, 2 more ports has to shift to this VLAN, that VLAN, but every time you cannot go. That's why what you are going to do, you are going to enable either telnet or SSH. Right or wrong? Everyone, say yes or no, guys. Yeah. So now how to enable the telnet? I want to enable the telnet now. How? How you are going to enable the telnet? Help me out. So here, try to understand this one, guys. Try to understand this one. This is your layer 2 switch. We already discussed long back, guys. And inside this layer 2 switch, what happened? We have configured 2 VLANs. This is my layer 2 switch. One is VLAN number 10, other one is VLAN number 20. So now Nilesh is saying, Seshu, configure the IP address for interface VLAN number 10, right? So if you configure the IP address for interface VLAN number 10, try to understand my question, guys. Everybody pay attention on this. If you configure the IP address for VLAN number 10, only the people who is sitting in VLAN number 10, they can able to access your switch. Right or wrong? Guys, don't get confused. In case somebody is sitting in VLAN number 20, can they able to access your switch? No. Then what you are going to do that time? So let's say I want to configure for VLAN number 10 192.168.10.5. That is the IP address I want to configure at my switch. Why? In my router for VLAN number 10, I decided to configure 192.168.10.1. Right, guys? So in my switch level, I configure 10.5. So again, the problem is who is sitting in VLAN number 10? Only those people only they can able to access the switch. But unfortunately, if I sit it at VLAN number 20, can I able to access? Say yes or no, man? No. Then that time what you are going to do? Do we need to configure one more interface for VLAN number 20? Like for 20, we will give you 192.168.20.5. Purandada, this is the question we discussed before also. You are saying that inter-VLAN routing is already doing here. In the router is going to do the inter-VLAN routing, right? Yeah, we have to assign the IP address. That's what I assign the IP address. See there, for VLAN number 20. Okay, let's go and do it. Okay, then after that we will see the problem. Yeah, because again our discussion will go into the different direction, guys. Yeah, can we do this so that we will see the problem? Yeah. Can we do this? First of all, we'll do the configuration, then we'll think about it. Yeah? Just a minute. Huh? Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to configure interface VLAN number 10, and I'm going to give the IP address 192.168.10.5, 285.285.285.0. Right, guys? Then after that, I need to enable the telnet. So right now I'm going to enable the telnet now. So what are the commands we are going to use it, guys? Help me out. What are the commands we are going to use to enable the telnet? Everyone. To enable the telnet, what are the commands? Perfect. Line VTY 0 space 4. Then after that, line VTY 0 space 4. Okay. Okay. Help me, man. You want to use the username and password, or you want to use the general password for everyone? How you want to? For example, there is two ways, guys, to access your telnet. The first one is that the default one. You just give password, for example, Cisco. Whoever trying to access this device, they are going to enter the password Cisco. This is for common for everyone, right? In case if you are planning to use the username and password, what you are going to do? First, you need to create the username and password. Then after that, you need to enable the telnet. Right or wrong? Everybody. So now what I am going to do? I am going to create username as admin. Then after that, did you remember I showed to you one day? Privilege level 15. Do you remember that one, guys? We discussed about privilege level 15, right? Then after that, you can say privilege level 15, then password Cisco. Now I'm going to create one more username Nilesh, then privilege level. Okay, I don't want to create the privilege level. Then password Cisco. Yeah, guys, is it clear, everybody? So far I created two usernames, right? If you want, you can create multiple usernames as well. There is no problem. So everybody is clear with this. Then after that, what you are going to do, you can type line VTY 0 space 4. Then what is the command you need to type? Now whenever somebody trying to access through telnet and it should prompt you for the username and password, then you need to give login local. Right, guys? Everybody okay or not? So first of all, what you have to do, you need to configure the username and password. Then after that, you need to go to line VTY 0 space 4, which means how many lines you are opening, guys? At a time, how many people can connect to this device? 5. Then login local means what? So login local means already I have created some usernames and password which is stored in my local database of my switch, right? Then those users, are you understand, everyone? Yeah, perfect. Now what else you are going to do? We need to exit from here. So save this configuration. Is there anything is pending here? Everybody, is there anything pending here? We configured the VLANs, we shifted the ports, and we enabled the telnet, we configured the username and password, and we created the virtual interface for VLAN number 10, and we configured trunk also. Default router for switch number 1, what is this? Guys, did you notice that? Nilesh, you remembered that. Guys, did you understand what is this command? Nilesh, can you please tell me what is this command? Why you want to type the gateway? Guys, everybody is remember this. Okay, let's hold on some time. Nilesh, now everybody guys don't type that command now. Let's go and configure the router. Then after that we will see what is the importance of this command. Yeah? Is it clear, everybody? Say yes or no. Can we go to the router? Yeah? So far what I did, guys, you are clear with this, right? Now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to the router now. Let's go to the router. We will configure it. Yeah, then after that we will see what is the importance of that command. Thank you, Nilesh. This is what I think most of the people didn't practice, man. That's the problem. Let's go here. Let's say no, say enable, right? Help me out, guys. What we need to type here? Enable. Then after that, conft, then host name. Then I'm going to say router 1, right? Then after that, what you are going to do now, which interface we are going to configure it here. In the router, we need to configure two interfaces, right? The first one is that gigabit ethernet 0 by 1 and second one is gigabit ethernet 0 by 0, right? So let's go and do that. So how to configure this? How to configure this? So now interface gigabit ethernet 0 by 1, and what are the commands you need to type? Since it's configured in other side as a trunk, right, guys? Then you need to type no shut. Then after that, you need to configure sub interfaces for this physical interface, right? Say yes or no. Everybody is forget, man. Guys, don't forget it, huh? Be active. Yeah? Say exit. Interface gigabit ethernet 0/1.10. Then after that, what is the command? This is the sub interface which I created for VLAN number 10. Right or wrong, guys? Everybody. Then how you are going to? Yeah, good. Encapsulation .1Q10. Then after that, you need to type IP address 192.168.10.1 255.255.0. Say exit. Then after that, what's the next command? We need to configure one more sub interface for VLAN number 20. Yeah, identification also good. Yeah, interface gigabit ethernet 0/1.20. Then encapsulation .1Q20. No IP helper address, dear. Santosh. We don't want any IP helper address. Why? Because if you configure a separate DHCP server, then you are going to type the IP helper. Here we don't have any DHCP server, right? So what you are going to do, you can type IP address 192.168.20.1 255.255.0. Is it clear, guys? Yeah, router is acting as a DHCP server. Now type here do show IP interface brief. Then you can verify it. Then see here, we configured two sub interfaces on top of the physical interface. Is it clear, everybody? Say yes or no. Everybody is okay or not up to here? Good. Then after that, what you are going to do, we need to configure this gigabit Ethernet 0x0 interface. Right, guys? Yeah. So now what you are going to do, interface gigabit Ethernet 0x0, then IP address 10.1.12.1, 255.255.252. Then say no shut. Is it clear, guys? Everybody is okay or not? So far we configured this. Then after that, what I'm going to do, is there anything pending here? DHCP. So can I take the notepad and can I do it there? So that I can copy paste all the commands in one shot. Yeah? IP DHCP excluded address. Can anybody type for me? Help me out. Wow. Thank you, man. Then I'm going to copy this. Then I'm going to say 20.1. Yeah. I'll copy it from you, man. Yeah. So that I no need to type. Then after that, we need to configure the pool. Good. Okay, guys. There you see IPDSCP pool, the pool name. Then after that, network 192.168.10.0. Then the default router is 10.1. Then DNS is 4.2.2.2. Is it clear, guys, everybody? Say yes or no. Yeah. Now what I am going to do now, I am going to configure another pool. Okay. Let's say this is, I can say VLAN number 10. So it's easy for me to remember. Yeah. This is I am going to configure IPDSCP pool VLAN number 20. That's it. Now I'm going to configure 20 and I'm going to give 20.1 and 4.2.2.2. Is it clear, everybody? Can we copy and paste it there? What do you think? Yeah? Let's go and copy paste. Go to the configuration mode, then right click and paste it. That's it. So verification, do show run. Then see here. Oh, where is the DHCP excluded address, man? We didn't copy those. Where is the excluded range? It doesn't come. Did we copy it properly, guys? Oh, there is spelling mistakes, man. Why it's a spelling mistake? Did you see, guys, everybody? Where we did the wrong? Excluded address? Oh, that's nice, man. It's excluded. Good. So we need to give, we missed that. Excluded address. Let's go. Paste it. Perfect. Thanks. Thanks, Vishal. Thanks, Anil. Yeah. Now do show run. See there. Is it clear, guys? Configuration part is clear. We configured the DHCP pool for VLAN number 10 and VLAN number 20. 10.1 to 10.10 we reserved. 20.1 to 20.10 we reserved. Anything else is pending here? Everyone, help me out, man. Anything else is pending at router 1? Did we complete everything? Did we complete everything? So let's go and check it one by one. Do show IP interface brief. Yeah, do show IP interface brief. So far what we did, we configured the sub interfaces, right? And we configured the WAN interface, that's clear. And we configured the DHCP pool. Is there anything is pending, guys? Here. Give me answers, man. Anything is pending here other than this? No. But in case if you want to access this device through telnet or SSH, can we do it? Static route later. But I just want to ask you, Bhupesh, see there. Now if I want to access this device, yeah, Vishal, can we able to do this device? Can we able to do the telnet to this device, to router 1? We didn't enable it, right? So we need to consider those things also, guys, because whenever you are working in real time, make sure that in every device the proper IP address is configured or not. Then after that, DHCP, where you want to configure it. Then after that, you need to check the management for to access the management, like you want to do a telnet or SSH. So for that, what you have to do, you need to enable the telnet or SSH, right? Right or wrong, guys? Vishak, do you understand that, Vishal? Yeah? Let's go and configure now. Username admin, privilege level 15, then password Cisco. Then again, username Vishal this time. Okay, password Cisco. Is it clear? Then after that, what you are going to do, guys? How you are going to enable the telnet? Help me out, man, quickly. There is no difference, right? It's the same as your switch, right or wrong? Here also we configured the usernames and password, yeah? Line VTY 0 space 4, then login local. Is it clear? Is it clear, guys? Perfect. Now I want to ask you one quick question. Are you ready? I want to ask you a quick question. Now, how many sub-interfaces I configured here in this router? Everybody. 2 sub-interfaces, right? So, can I able to ping? Can I able to ping 192.168.10.5 from my router? Right now, think. That's why you need to draw according to me, yeah? This is your router. We connected to the switch. And here we have connected two PCs, PC1 and PC2. In router side, this is your gigabit Ethernet 0 by 1. We configured two sub-interface. One for 10, VLAN number 10, other one for 20. We given the IP address is 10.1 and we given the IP address as 20.1. And we configured here 10.5. Understand, guys? Everybody, this is what we did so far. And this interface, the fast Ethernet 0 by 1, we shifted into VLAN number 10. And this PC, the fast Ethernet 0 by 2, this guy, we shifted into VLAN number 20. Now my question is that from my router, can I able to ping 192.168.10.5? Everyone, say yes or no. Yeah? How many people are yes, how many people are no? Bhupesh is saying no. Let's go and verify it. Don't spend too much time. Let's go and check it now. Ping 192.168.10.5. Right, guys? See there. So usually you are able to ping or not. That's what the question. Right? First packet, what happened? It dropped. Did you notice that? Are you able to see the ping reply, guys? Everybody? Yeah? Did you see that? Bhupesh, you said that you are not able to ping. So make sure that we have a reachability. Right? Because in our router, we can able to talk to 10 and we can able to talk to 20. That's why that IP address we configured in the switch, which is belongs to VLAN number 10. Right? That's why you're able to talk. Is it clear, everybody? Understand now? Now I want to ask one more question, guys. Can I able to do the telnet to my switch from my router? Because since I enable the telnet, right? Can I able to do it or not? Another question. Say yes or no. Everybody. Now I am here at my router. I want to do the telnet towards my switch. Can I do it? Yeah? Okay. How you are going to do? You can type telnet. Then what's the IP address, guys? Which IP address you are going to use to do the telnet? What's the IP? What's the switch IP? 192. Good, man. 10.5. Then it's asking me the username. What's the username I can give? I am giving admin. Then after that, Cisco. So are you able to see that? Directly I jump into the privilege mode. Did you see that? Why I jump into the privilege mode? Can anybody help me out? When I log in with admin and password because of privilege level 15. That's why. If you want to check the privilege level, just you can type show privilege. Did you see here? Your current privilege level is 15. Did you notice that, everybody? Yeah. But my question is that there is most of the people, they are going to do some mistake, guys. Let me explain to you. Now I am going to exit from the switch. I am back to the router now. Now I am going to do the telnet again, but this time I am going to use the account called Nilesh. Yeah. Did you notice that Nilesh's account is there already? But while I'm going to configure the Nilesh account, I didn't configure with privilege level 15, right? So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to assign the password as Cisco. So did you notice that, everybody? He directly entered into the user mode. He didn't go to the privilege mode. Did you notice that, guys? Everybody. Now the problem, what is the problem here? What is the problem here, guys? Can you help me out? What is the problem here? If I type enable, then the problem is we didn't set the password. Yeah, we didn't set the enable password. So in between, what happened? You left the site and you went back. You forgot to do that. You understand, guys? Sometimes you are going to struck up like this. Keep remember, if you don't use the privilege level 15, it just go to the user mode and it will wait for the enable password. So make sure that you should give the enable password. Right or wrong? Everybody. Say yes or no, man. Do you understand this? Yeah, because that's why sometimes what we are going to do, in case if you forgot to do the privilege level 15, you will find these issues. So now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to the switch there and I'm going to do that. And one more thing, guys, I just want to tell you, there is two ways to configure the enable mode. The first one is, yeah, that's correct, enable password, and second one is enable secret. Let's see here, we will play with that. Yeah, if you type enable password, I am typing Cisco, right, guys? Now what I'm going to do now, let's go to my router here. Already this guy is, the session is established, right? Now I'm going to type enable. Now it's prompting me for the password Cisco, right? Guys, everybody is okay or not? No, don't confuse. Yeah. Now I type enable password, it's asking, I'm going to type Cisco. Now I am successfully login. Now what I am going to do, guys, I exit from there. Now what I am going to do, I am going back to the switch. Now this time I am going to say enable secret Cisco 123. Oh, I configured two passwords. The first one is enable password, second one is enable secret. Then which one is going to take the priority? This is the question, you will find it in the interview. Are you understand, everybody? Guys, do you understand? Did you notice here? What we have done, we configured two things. The first one is enable password and second one is enable secret. Whenever you are trying to jump from your user mode to the privilege mode, then it's going to ask you the enable password. So here what I have done, I enable the password through enable password and enable secret. Which one is going to take the priority? This is the question in the interview they will ask you. Yeah. So remember that one, guys, always the enable secret is going to take the priority. Why? Because enable secret will be the more secure. Did you notice here? I just want to show you the configuration, then you will understand now. See here, the first one, it's taking enable secret. See here, the first one, everybody. And also the password, it's showing in encrypted format. Yeah. Then second one is taking enable password. It's showing normal clear text. So clear text is nothing but exactly your password, you can able to read it. That is called clear text. When somebody say it's a clear text, means you can able to read your password. Are you able to read your password, guys? Yeah. That's why always remember, if you enable password and enable secret, always the enable secret will take the first priority. That's why it's showing in the line 1. Then after that it's showing enable password. Yeah. So now let's go and verify it. In the router, try to do the telnet which password is going to take. Let's go and check it now. So now I want to do the telnet again to my switch, and this time what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the Nilesh. Oh, Nilesh is there, guys. Okay. Cisco. Then and I type enable, I'll try to give Cisco. See, it's not taking. Did you notice that when I type Cisco, it's not taking? So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to give Cisco 123. Did you notice that, everybody? Guys, everybody is clear? Understand that? So that's why most of the time enable secret is going to take the priority. Okay, and also I want to show it to you one more thing, guys. Did you notice here? Go to the switch again, go to the run. Even your whatever users you created here, admin and Nilesh, we created 2 users, right? And these users, did you notice that the password is showing in clear text, right? For example, somebody is behind you, or you shared your configuration to some people, so they can able to see these passwords or not. Say yes or no. Guys, yeah, for example, somebody they told you, please share your passwords. The moment when you share your passwords, they can understand that, I mean, when they request for you to configuration, they want to see the configuration. You shared with them. The moment when you share the configuration, when they open it, when they see the printout, then they can able to see the clear text password. So is there any chance to encrypt this? And also, did you notice that here I configured manually with the privilege level 15. In case if I don't give, and which privilege level it has taken, guys? Did you notice that? Everybody, I have configured privilege level 15 with admin, right? Then if I don't specify, then by default it's going to take the privilege level as 1. Is it clear? That's why it's just waiting for enable password. Guys, I think nobody is getting confused, right? Is everything is clear for you? Say yes or no, man. Is it clear for you, everybody? Yeah? Good. Now what I'm going to do now, how we are going to encrypt these passwords? This is what the question. Sometimes you may end up with these issues. Sometimes whenever you share your configuration to your friends or some other vendor or some other distributor, maybe you can able to see your passwords. So how you are going to encrypt this? Is there any chance? Okay, Nilesh is saying this. So you should do it, enable service encryption. That is one. And second thing is, see, now I am going to create one more user, guys. See there, everybody. ConFT, username, this time I am going to create with Vijendra. And here what I am trying to do, guys, I am going to use secret. Instead of privilege, instead of password, I am going to use the secret. Did you notice this? Everybody. And I am giving Cisco. Now let's go and verify it. Did you see here for Vijendra it's showing the password in the encrypted format. Did you see here, everybody? Yes, it's a message digest 5. That's correct. Yeah, did you notice this, everybody? So usually what you are doing there, username, and you specify the username. So next what you are going to do, instead of the password, you are specifying secret. You can specify the secret, then specify your password. That's it. So the moment when you specify the password, then immediately it will show you in the encrypted format. Is it clear, everybody? In case instead of secret, if you specify password, then it will show you in clear text. Guys, everybody is okay or not with this? Say yes or no. Yeah? Is it clear to you, everybody? Yeah? Right. Now my second concern is that Nilesh mentioned previously, what is this? Still these guys, they are showing there. What people are going to do, you need to delete these users and again you need to reconfigure with secret. That is one way. The second way is that you need to type a command called service passwords encryption. Did you see here? Everybody, you need to type this command, service password encryption, then hit enter. Now just go and check it now. Did you see here? Everybody, now admin password is showing something and Nilesh is showing something. Did you notice that? So your password is showing in encrypted format. Even did you see here enable password, it's showing in the encrypted format. Are you clear, everybody, guys? Understand this? Now my question for you, everybody. If I create a username and the password, now are you able to see in the encrypted format? For example, now I am going to create this time username Anil. Yep. Then password. I am going to give Cisco123. Now I hit enter. Now if I go and see the running configuration, can I see this password as an encrypted format? Say yes or no, man. Oh, Vaibhav is there. Yeah. Are you able to? Yeah. So now if you type, Vishal is saying something. Are you able to see in the encrypted format or not? Vishal saying no. Remaining people are saying yes. So can I know what's the reason, guys? Mayur, can you explain to me why it's showing in encrypted format in case if I type show run? Yeah, Mayur. What's the reason? Why I can see it in the encrypted format? Vishal is saying no, you cannot see it. But you are saying yes, we can able to see it. Whatever new users, if you create it, those passwords is showing in encrypted format. Why? What's the reason? Are you there, Mayur? Anyone? No problem. Give me anyone. Seema, can you please explain to me why you said no? Yeah, because see there, guys, we enable the service password encryption. Yeah, we shall try to understand this. Seema, try to understand this. See here, when you type do show run, did you notice that Anil username? Did you see here? It's by default it taking as encrypted. Why? Because you enable this service password encryption. This service is enabled at the moment. Whatever passwords you are going to type, those passwords by default it's going to encrypt. Is it clear? Seema and Vishal, are you okay now? Yeah, the moment when you enable this, but again guys, keep remember, here whenever you use the password keyword, it has taken the 7, and whenever you use the secret, it has taken the 5. What is this again? Any idea? Purandada, can you please tell us what is this? It's a level of encryption, right? It's a level of encryption, guys. That's correct. It's a level of encryption. Make sure that whenever you configure with secret, yeah, it's a more secured, guys. You cannot break this password. It's very difficult to break. Yeah, one day I will show you. Remember me. Whenever you created the password with the enable password, with the keyword of password, then this password it's easy to break it. There is some tools over there in the internet. Just you type, you just copy this code and paste it there. Automatically it will show you what is this password. Are you understand, guys? This is the level of encryption. Keep remember that. That's why I'm always recommending that use secret. Is it clear for everybody? Don't use the password. Password will not take the more secured, because whenever you created the any password with by using the password keyword, then that password we can able to break it very easy. But whenever you create the password by using secret, you cannot break it. It's very difficult. Yeah, this is going to take MD5. Is it clear, guys? Wow. Is it clear, everybody? Say yes or no, man. I don't know whether you understood or not. Everybody is okay or not? Yeah. So this is very important to understand, guys. Very, very important. That's why the overview, what I'm trying to tell you, whenever you are going to create the passwords, always use secret. That's it. Yeah, whenever you use the secret, and it's going to be encrypted properly with the encrypted format. Yeah. So that's why make sure that I'm always recommends to use secret. Is it clear? In case if you forget, if you use the password, then enable this service. Immediately you enable this service. The moment when you enable this service, automatically those passwords you cannot see it. At least it will show it to you in different format. So that at least you are going to protect. Guys, everybody okay or not? Say yes or no. Yeah. Can we go to the next step? Because we are there only. Yeah. We'll go to the next step, man. Today we will finish this. Yeah. Now let's go to router 2. Did we configure this one? I think we'll start from the switch. What do you think, guys? Can we start from the switch here? Let's go. Okay, help me out. What I'm going to do? Oh, this is not powered up, man. What's the reason? Oh, you need to do the power? Can we give two powers? Oh, you can give two powers, huh? Redundancy. Good, man. Yeah, it's power on. The moment when I connect to the power, did you see here? Did you see here? It's showing in the green. Yeah? So let's go to the CL. Ah, it's come back. I given the two power supplies. Perfect. Now what I want to do, Vishal? Do I need to type what? No. Good. Now next, quickly guys, enable conft host name. I can give L3 switch. Yeah? L3 switch 1. Then after that, what's the commands? Quickly. Everybody has to help me out. We are in layer 3 switch. See the topology. So here, how many interfaces? There is two interfaces, right? And first of all, what we are going to do, we need to create the VLANs. Can we do that? Yeah? Let's go and do that. VLAN number 30 and VLAN number 40. Then do show VLAN brief. So you can able to see here VLAN number 30 and 40. Then after that, what is the next step? I configured the VLANs, guys. What is the next step? Mine, everybody is connecting, right? How many people are there? Oh, 15 people. Good. Yep. We are going to shift the ports. Interface gigabit Ethernet 1/0/1. Then switch port mode access. Then switch port access VLAN number 10. Oh, sorry, 30. Right, guys? Is it clear? Okay. I just want to curious about it, guys. Can I ask you one question if you want? Can I ask you one question? Bit curious. Here in this area we configured VLAN number 10 and 20. Can I configure here also VLAN number and 10 and 20, but I am going to use different subnetworks? Can I do that? Nilesh, think. You are giving all the answers, man. Why you are not giving answer for this? No problem. Yeah. Here we configured in one side we configured VLAN number 10 and 20. Can I configure here VLAN number 10 and 20? I need answers from everybody. Madam Seema, what's your answer? Can I configure it here? 10 and 20. But I am going to use the subnet is 192.168.30. Then here 192.168.40. Understand? No, I'm saying that in case if I configure 10 and 20, is there anything wrong? Is there any mistake? That's what I'm asking. But I don't want to use the same subnet. I want to use the different subnet. But VLAN IDs are same. Is it fine or not? Nilesh? Nilesh is thinking too much depth, man. Yeah, Nilesh, help me out. Okay. There is no problem, guys. You can use the same. Yeah, it's okay. You can use it. VLAN number 10 and 20. You can configure it. There is no problem. And you change the subnets. That's it. Here only the subnets has not to be repeat. Right, guys? In entire topology, the subnets has to be different. Right? It should not be repeat. This secret has to be there in your mind. Are you understand, guys? In case if it is repeated, then there is a issue. Right? Everybody is clear or not? Say yes or no, guys. While we are going to configure the topology, while we are going to design the network, there is some secrets are there. Always that secret has to be run in your mind. Yeah? Right. Now what you are going to do now, I don't have any problem. I can use the same, but I don't want to confuse you guys. That's why I put it 30 and 40. So now I'm going to shift the ports. Interface gigabit Ethernet 1/0/2, then switch port mode access, then switch port access, VLAN number 40. There you go. Everybody is clear now. Now what else we need to do? What we decided, guys? What we decided? I have shifted this port into VLAN number 30. I have shifted this port into VLAN number 40. Now we need to configure port number 24 as a trunk port. This is what we are going to do. Right or wrong? Yeah? Let's go and do it. Step by step, man, not to be hurry. step by step. conft interface gigabit ethernet 1/0/24, then switch port mode trunk. Oh, it's not accepting, man. What's the reason? Oh my god, it's not accepting. Is there any specific reason, guys? Why it's not accepting? No, Mayur, you are wrong. Who's going to sort it out this? Help me out. We discussed already. Whenever it doesn't accept, I told you. We need to tell which protocol you are going to use for the encapsulation, right? There is a command. Who is going to tell? No? See there. Thank you, Mayur. So you need to type switch port trunk encapsulation.1q. Then after that you need to type switch port mode trunk. Is it clear? Everybody? Thank you, Puranda. Is it clear, guys? Anil, you forgot it, man. Yeah? Right. What else we need to pending here? Anything is pending here? So far, if you type show VLAN brief, we have shifted the two interfaces, port number 1 and port number 2. Port number 1 we shifted into VLAN number 30. Port number 2 we shifted into VLAN number 40. Right, guys? Then after that we configure trunk, port number 24. Then is there anything pending here? Help me out, man. Guys, help me out. Yeah, we need to enable the telnet. So, for which VLAN you are going to enable the telnet, Mayur? Or Vijendra? For which VLAN? For which VLAN you are going to? We have two VLANs there. VLAN number 30 and VLAN number 40. Yeah, VLAN number 30. Good. Interface VLAN number 30. So I am going to give IP address 192.168.30.5, 285.285.0. Then I am going to create username, admin, privilege level 15, password Cisco. Then after that I am going to create one more username, which is Mayur. Yeah. Then after that I am going to give you secret, then Cisco. Is it clear? Everybody? Yeah. So, but whenever Mayur trying to log in through telnet, he is going to find some issue, right, guys? So for him, what we have to do? Because admin can log in directly because his privilege level is 15. But when Mayur trying to log in, he cannot, right? As I told you, Vijendra, we will use enable secret. Yeah. And also here, are you clear, guys? Everybody? So the moment when you use enable secret, then it's going to good for you. Right or wrong, guys? Be a best practices. Yeah? Perfect. Now what I'm going to do, verification. Show run. See there, enable secret, it's showing there with the encrypted format. And again, admin it's showing in the clear text, but Mayur it's showing in encrypted format. Now which is the command you are going to encrypt these passwords? Can anybody help me out? What is the command? Which service we need to enable it? Right now for admin account, it's showing in clear text, right, guys? But I want to, yeah. We need to enable the service password encryption. Not enable, yeah, service password encryption. Yeah, Vijendra. Yeah, that's it. You need to enable this service password encryption. That's it. Now if you type do show run, there you go. You can able to see it. Is it clear, guys? Everybody okay or not? Say yes or no. So far. Anything is pending here? Anything is pending? Is it clear, everybody? Now what I'm going to do now, let's go and configure the router. Right, guys? Anything is pending, man? Say yes or no. In the switch side, did we configure anything? Nothing. Let's go to the router. Let's go to the router now. So how to configure this, guys? Go to the CLI, then type there enable. Then after that conft host name branch router, or you can say router 2. Yeah, that is router 1, this is router 2. Then what else we need to configure here? How many interfaces? 2 interfaces. One is your LAN interface, other one is your WAN interface, which is connected to another router. So interface gigabit ethernet 0/1, right? Then you can type no shutdown. Same thing, what we did it there, we need to type the same. Interface gigabit ethernet 0/1 dot What's the IP? What's the number we need to give? Help me out, guys. 30. Yeah? So can I give 1 here? Is there any problem? Instead of 30, if I give you 1, is there any problem? Instead of 30, if I give 1, is there any problem? Everybody, guys, give me answers, man. Guys, if you are prompting, if you are responding promptly, then only we will have a class. Then otherwise I will tell everybody, man, again you just go through it, the previous videos. Is there any problem? You can give 1 or 30. Seema, can you please give me an answer? Can I give you 1? Or I must give 30? You can give 30 or 1? Yeah. My question is that whenever I am going to configure a subinterface, first one by one, can I give 1? How many of them is yes? In case if you say yes, Seema, can you please give me, ma'am? Can I give you 1? You can give 1. There is no problem for that, right? But you are going to configure the subinterface for VLAN number 30. Vishal, try to understand this. While you are going to configure the subinterface, you can give any number. See here, give the question mark. See, it supports up to 4 billion interfaces, right? You can give any number. There is no problem for that. So now I am giving 30. Why? Because this is the subinterface I am configuring for VLAN number 30. So it's easy for me to remember. It's easy for me to understand. That's why I am using 30. Yeah? Good. Now after this, you need to type encapsulation .1q30. In case if you don't type this command, if you try to type IP address, does it accept? It will accept, guys. No, Vishal, it doesn't accept. See there, it will shout on you. See, you didn't tell me the subinterface for what purpose you configured. So let's go and tell you we configured for VLAN number 30. Then it's going to accept. Yeah, right. Now I'm going to configure one more subinterface, which is, what is this? 0/1 .40 encapsulation .1q40 IP address 192.168.40.1. There you go. Now show IP interface brief. Is it clear, everybody, guys? Are you clear, everybody? Good. Now what we are going to do now, we need to configure this interface. So far we are done, this configuration is clear. Now we need to configure. What's the IP address, guys? So we configured here 10.1.12.1/30, and here we are going to configure 10.1.12.2/30. Right? Let's go and do that. Yeah, let's go and do that. So how to do this? Conft interface gigabit ethernet 0/0 IP address 10.1.12.2 255.255.255.252, then no shut. There you go. Do ping 10.1.12.1. Verified. There you go. Yeah. Is it clear, everybody? So far, what else we are missing here? Is there anything is pending here? DHCP. Let's go and do it. So can I do one thing, guys? Can I go to router 1 and copy that? What do you think? We already configured, right? I think in our notepad it's already there. It's here, man. It's here. See that? We will modify this. Yeah, 30, 30, 40, 40. This is for VLAN number 30. Let's give 30. And this is for 30. And this is for VLAN number 40. Let's give 40. Is there anything is pending? Is it clear? Can I copy paste? Yeah? Is it clear, everybody? So copy this. One shot. Then go here in the router, say configuration mode. Right click and paste it. There you go. Yeah, verification. 30.1 to 30.10, 40.1 to 40.10. We configured VLAN number 30, we configured VLAN number 40. So far everything is fine. Yeah. Everybody is clear with this. And is there anything pending, guys? Did we enable the telnet? We configured anything here? Oh, we didn't configure the telnet, man. Right? Can we configure the telnet? Yeah? Let's go and do it. So now conft username admin, privilege level 15, password Cisco. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to use secret. Yeah. Now I'm going to configure one more user. Username Seema and secret is Cisco 123. There you go. Then what else we need to configure? We configured enable secret Cisco. Is it clear, everybody? Now in this router everything is encrypted. See that? Yeah. Did you see here? The enable secret. Then after that the passwords. Everybody is okay or not? Say yes or no, guys. Yeah. Perfect. Now, what is the biggest thing we are going to do here? Can anyone help me out? So far we have done the configurations. Guys, did you see that? The moment when you do the basic configuration clearly, then maximum work is clear, right? If you are in the confusing state while you are configuring the IP addresses and all, if you are not clear, then you cannot able to deploy your project properly. Keep remember this. That's why first design the topology clearly. How you want to connect, how many interfaces you are going to use, everything clearly draw it. Once you are clear, then after that you can decide the IP addresses. Once IP addresses are clear, then you can go and configure it. That's the thing. Because once your concept is clear, the rest of the things are very easy. In quickly you can do it. Right or wrong, everybody? Yeah? Say yes or no. Everyone, guys. Yeah? That's very important, man. If you are not able to understand, if you are not able to do this stuff, you cannot able to do it, because either it's a small project or big project or anything. First, try to design the topology. Sit and design it. Yeah, let's go and do it now. So now the easiest part is the routing. It's very easy for us. Now help me out quickly. What are the connected networks for this router? What are the connected networks, guys? Quickly, man. If I type show IP route in this router, what are the networks it will show you? 192.168.10.0 and other one 192.168.20.0 and other one 10.1.12.0, right? These are the connected networks, right or wrong, as per the router 1. Then this is your router 2. Then what are the connected networks there? What are the connected networks there? Help me out, guys. What are the connected networks? Everyone? Good. 192.168.30.0 and 192.168.40.0 and 10.1.12.0, right? So these are the networks. These are the directly connected networks, right, guys? Now, as per router 1, what are the unknown networks? As per router 1, what are the unknown networks? Everybody help me out, man. As per router 1, what are the unknown networks? The unknown networks are 192.168.30.0 and 192.168.40.0. These are the unknown networks, right? Agree, everybody? Now, as per router 2, what are the unknown networks? Very good, man. Super. I think everybody is practicing well, man. Very good. Nice. Very happy, guys. Yeah, 10 and 20. Now, how many routes we need to write in router 1? How many routes? 2 routes. In router 2, how many routes we need to write? 2, right? So can you please tell me what are the first route? Can you please somebody type for me? Not someone, everyone can type it. Wow. See, Vijendra saying that IP route, if you want to reach 192.168.30.0, then the subnet mask 255.255.0. Then next stop 10.1.12.2, Very good. Then 40.0, the same. Is it clear? Everybody. Then the other side, in router 2 side. Oh, already Seema has written. Thank you, ma'am. No, but you written the wrong next hop IP. This is wrong, ma'am. Yeah, next hop IP is wrong. You should give next hop IP is what? The router 1 immediate IP. This guy. Right? So the IP address is, whenever you write it, IP route in router 2, 192.168.10.0, 255.255.255.0 and 10.1.12.1. That's IP. Is it clear? Yes, Madam Seema, are you okay? Yeah. Now you need to write one more route, which is IP route 192.168.20.0. Then you need to write the next hop is this. Yep, 10.1.12.1. That's it, man. But again, guys, today we want to see something different. Yeah, I think most of them you are aware of it, but I'm going to explain to you again. Here, how many routes you are writing, guys? Almost 2 routes you are writing, right? Instead of that, here you are writing 2 routes. And here almost you are writing 2 routes, right? So instead of that, what you can write a single route. So that is called default route. That is called default route. Do you know what is default route? Anybody know about it? So before you are going to write the default route, try to understand, guys. Guys, 1 second. My car washing guy is calling. 1 minute. I just on the speaker. हाँ भाईजान बोलो. हेलो. हाँ. सब ठीक ठाक यार. मैं अभी थोड़ा बिजी है, बाद में कॉल करता हूँ. मैं अभी कॉल करता हूँ, 10 मिनट में मैं कॉल करता हूँ. ओके. अच्छा अच्छा. ओके. अच्छा. ओके. ओके. Sorry guys, yeah, because he just come there in downstairs and he's trying to call me. Yeah. Now, guys, do you know that there is a default route over there, right? By using the default route, I just explained to you first where you are going to write the default route. Guys, are you there? Are you with me? Yeah. Right. So first of all, here in router 1, all the traffic is going on which direction? One direction or two directions? Which means, is there any T junction is there? T junction means like this. There is a chance to go either left or right. Right, guys? So first of all, in your mind, whenever you want to write the default route, first think in that perspective. So here, all the traffic is going in single direction. Right? So which direction is right or left? Everybody. Right or left? Right side. So there is no traffic which is going on the left. So all the traffic by default it's going to the right. Right? Everybody okay? Understand? Then second thing is that come to this router, router 2. Here, is there any traffic which is going in the right and left? The direction. Help me out, man. In router 2, all the traffic is going on the left only. There is no choice. There is no T junction here. Guys, everybody understand or not? Arey, why Seshu is teaching all the T junctions and all? This is very important to observe it, man. Yeah? This is very important to observe it. You no need to talk about your customers or your clients. This is what you need to build your knowledge. Yeah? This is important to understand. Yeah? So now here there is no T junction kind of stuff. So all the traffic by default it's going to the left. Right? It's in one direction. Right or wrong? Say yes or no, everybody. Here also all the traffic is going into one direction only. That time you can able to write the default route. But again, I want to ask you one more thing. Let's say that there is a traffic, router 1, router 2 and router 3. These 3 networks are connected like this. Yeah. So here 192.168.1.0, 192.168.2.0, 192.168.3.0. Let's say this. Everybody understand this topology? First of all, everybody is clear? So here, in which routers there is the traffic is moving only one direction? Which routers in entire topology? Try to understand. Router 1 and router 3. Router 1 and router 3, not router 2, Bhupesh. Router 1, always the traffic is going only one direction. In router 3, always the traffic is going in one direction. But in router 2, there is a T junction. Yeah, some traffic what it's doing, it's going on the left, some traffic is going on the right. So here you cannot write the default route. No problem, man. Are you understand everybody? Yeah. So in router 2, you cannot write the default route. Why? Because here some traffic is going on router 1, some traffic is going on router 2 based on your requirement. So there is no choice for you to write the default route there. Guys, everybody okay or not? Say yes or no. Yep. Now let's go and implement the default route. Are you ready? Everybody, let's go and do it now. So now how to write the default route? Did you remember, guys, in the day 1 class, we discussed about what is the range for class A. What is the range for class A, guys? 0 to 127. We got a clarity. 127 we don't use it. We decided that this is for reserved for loopback. We already discussed. But whenever you guys ask me about the 0, I said 0 we are going to use it for default route. Did you remember that? Yeah, 0 network we are going to use it for default. It's reserved for default. 0 network is used for default. Why I am saying 0 network? Because this is coming under class A. In class A, the first octet we can call it as a network, and remaining 3 octets we can call it as a host. So it belongs to 0 network, right, guys? So whenever you type 10.1.1.1, then here what is the network? You can say 10 network. Why? Because whenever I see the first octet, this is belongs to class A. In class A, only one network and remaining 3 are the host. That's why we can say this is 10 network. Are you understand, everybody? So that's why the 0 network, we are going to use it for default. Guys, everybody okay or not? Say yes or no. If you want, I'll repeat it again. Is it clear? Right. Now what you are going to do, simply nothing, guys. You need to do like this. IP route, you can say any network 0.0.0 in router 1, right? It can be any mask, don't care. Then simply go and contact my next stop. My next stop is nothing but who? My router 2. Are you understand, guys? Before here what you did, you specify for exactly which network. But here you are saying that any unknown network. Are you understand, everybody? Say yes or no. Before what you said, I will write it for you. Don't get confused. Before you written like this, IP route. If you want to go 192.168.30.0, the subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. The next stop is 10.1.12.2. And you return one more route. Where in router 2? Router 1. IP route 192.168.40.0. One segment. We will first finish this part. You return like this in router 1. Yeah? Try to see this one. This is what you return, right, guys? Then in router 2, what you did, you return like this. IP route 192.168.10.0, the subnet mask 255.255.0. Then you said that go to next stop 10.1.12.1. And again IP route 192.168.20.0. Then you said that go to next router. This is router 1, right? Are you understand, everybody? These are the things you written before, right, guys? Say yes or no, everybody. Because here what you did, you exactly mentioned for which destination, right? When the request coming for 192.168.30 network, then it will forward to 10.1.12.2, which is my next stop, which means my router 2. Whenever the request coming for 192.168.40 network, then only I am going to forward to 10.1.12.2, right? For example, if the request coming for 4.2.2, what it does? This is my question. For example, internally from my PC, if I am trying for 4.2.2.2, in your routing table only these two routes are there. That time what it will do? Guys, help me out. It will not send anywhere. It's going to simply discard. Right? Are you understand? My dear, where is this DNS lookup? Where is this DNS lookup, man? DNS lookup is different. Yeah? 4.2.2. For example, there is a PC in the network 192.168.10.11. This guy, this is his source IP. He is trying to contact 4.2.2.2. Then where the request will go, guys? Step by step. Who is going to explain to me this? This is the source IP and this is the destination IP. First, where it will go? Where it will go, man? It will go to the gateway. Who is the gateway for 10.11? Which is 10.1, right? Then 10.1 is who? That's your router. The router will receive it and it will check in the routing table, right? In the routing table, what is there? These two routes are there, right? Inside the routing table, these two routes are there. One for 192.168.30, one for 192.168.40 network. But does it have a route for 4.2.2? Say yes or no. Guys, everybody, man, I'm asking the question to everyone. How many people are there? Oh, only 13. Yeah. Are you understand, guys? So whenever you are going to type, whenever you are trying to reach 4.2.2, it will check in the routing table. There is no route for 4.2.2. Then immediately your router, what it will do, it's going to drop that. Why? He doesn't know who is 4.2.2. Right or wrong? Everybody. Yeah. But now what I told you, instead of these multiple routes, then I told you write only one route. What is that? Simply you can say IP route 0.0.0, 0.0.0, any network, and go to 10.1.12.2. This is what I written. Right or wrong? Then now if source IP is 192.168.10.11, the destination IP is 4.2.2.2. Then first the request where it will go. If you are trying now you don't have these routes. We have a default route now. Yeah. Then the request will go to 10.1. From there what it will do? Help me out, guys. From there what it will do? It will check in the routing table. It will check in the routing table. Is there any specific route for 4.2.2? Is there any specific for 4.2.2 inside your routing table? Say yes or no. No. Then what is there inside your routing table? What is there inside your routing table? It has a default route, right? Default route is saying what? If you are trying for any unknown network, simply forward to 10.1.12.2. Are you understand, guys? What default route is saying, if you are trying for any unknown network, then simply, because I am trying for 4.2.2.2, it's for me unknown. My router, he doesn't know. Inside the default route is saying, if you are trying for any unknown network, just forward 10.1.12.2. Are you understand? It will go to router 2. Is it clear, everybody? Understand the logic? But before what happened? It checks there is two routes are there, one for 30 and one for 40. But there is no route 4.2.2.2. That's why what it will do, the router itself is going to drop that. But here what it's doing, whenever it sees the default route, it will forward to router 2. Is it clear, everybody? Understand this? So that's the advantage. That's why most of the time, whenever you connect it to the ISP, let's say this is my router, which is connected to my switch, and the switch I connected all my end devices. Okay guys, let's say this router is connected to the ISP. So here what we will do, we will write the default route towards your ISP. Why? Because any unknown traffic will go to ISP. If you are trying for Google, if you are trying for Facebook, if you are trying for YouTube, it doesn't matter. Simply it will forward to the ISP. Are you, everybody is okay? Are you clear? Yeah? Can we go and do this? Can we write the default route? Yeah? Let's go and do it. Guys, just bear with me 5 minutes, we'll finish it. Yeah? So instead of writing multiple route, see here, show IP route, then see there, by default my router is saying that in my routing table I have three networks. One is 192.168.10, other one is 192.168.20, and other one is 10.1.12. There is no routes. So I am going to write only single route. 10.1.12.2, right? Is it clear everybody? Say yes or no, man. Yep, that's it. Now let's copy this and go to other side. Go here. Yeah. Now conft, it's in router 2, paste it. So simply change this 10 dot. Yeah, 10.1.12.1. Yeah, now type do show IP route. There you see. Did you notice this? S star. What is the S star, guys? S is indicating that it's a static route. The star is indicating that it's a default route. Did you see that? And also, did you see here one more important thing to observe it? The gateway for this router is set as 10.1.12.1. So any unknown traffic is going to, see here, the network he mentioned there, any network, if you are trying, just it will follow, other than these people. Other than these known networks, if you are trying for any unknown network, it will forward to 10.1.12.1. Yeah, that's good. Now what happened, Nilesh? Your answer is what? For example, if you try here, what will happen? Ping 4.2.2. See there. What it will do? Let's go and check this. Yeah, Nilesh? What will happen? Yeah? No, no. Nilesh question is different, Bhupesh. Nilesh is asking if you try for 10.4.2.2. First of all, Nilesh, you tell me one thing. What's the source IP here? Right now I am in router 2. What is the source IP? What's the source IP, Nilesh? No, I am in router 2, man. Source IP is 10.1.12.2. What's the destination IP? 4.2.2.2, right? So now if you are trying for this, then what it will do, the request first of all, where it will go? It will check there is a default route over there. What is the default route is saying? You are trying for this. Are you, Nilesh, are you understand what I am trying to explain? The router itself, what it will do, it will check the routing table for 4.2.2. There is no route, but we have a default route, right? Then simply what it will do, it will forward to 10.1.12.1, which means router 1. Then router 1, what it will do? Router 1, what it will do, man? Yeah, Nilesh, router 1, what it will do? It will check in his routing table. Then after that, it's going to drop because it doesn't give you any response, right? Yeah, Nilesh, is it clear for you? That's it. Because by using the default route, the advantage is that at least you are going to send your information to the next hop, right? Next hop means the next router. Then it will check in his routing table. In case if doesn't find, then immediately it's going to drop because you are not getting any response back. The request is went there, but unfortunately he doesn't know who is 4.2.2, then he will reply back. Otherwise, the router 1, what is written, there is one more default route is written. That default route, what it's saying? What it's saying, man? It's forward to again back to router 2. Again he will send it to router 1. Again he will send it to router 2. Up to how many replies? That's what Nilesh is trying to tell us. You understand, guys? Yeah, Nilesh, that's what you are trying to say, right? Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is clear, sir, now. Yeah? Anything else? Any doubts, guys? So now let's go and check it. Verification. Go to the desktop, go to the IP configuration, click on DHCP. Broadcast from, what is broadcast from? Will be through beautiful outcome. It's a different, man. Yeah? That's why there is a TTL values will be there. Okay. See here. Everybody, guys, I'm able to see the IP addresses here, right? 30.11. Here 40.11. Yeah. So far it's good, guys. Everything is clear, right? So now what I can do now, simply I can go here, command prompt. I'll show you now. IP config, the IP address is 10.11. Now I'm trying to ping 192.168. Let's say 30.11. See here. Now you're able to see it. Is it clear, guys? Everybody's okay? Then after that, let's try to 40.11. Yeah. See there, the first packet is going to drop for ARP. Then second packet, you can able to see it. Now, if you see the ARP table, it will show you only the gateway. It will not show you the MAC address of 30.11 and 40.11. Can I know what's the reason? Can anybody explain to me this? Why I'm not able to see 30.11 and 40.11 MAC addresses? Can anyone? It see here, whenever I tried, guys, see there, whenever I try for 30.11 and 40.11, in my ARP table, I can able to see 10.1. Why it's showing the 10.1? Why? Because your ARP, what it does is going to jump only one hop only. Because whenever you are trying for different network and different VLAN, it doesn't do that. The ARP will go within the VLAN. Are you understand, guys? So that's why it's reaching up to where? From your end device to up to your gateway. Because you are trying for different network. Yeah? Are you clear, everybody? Understand, everybody, guys? Yeah? So this is one segment. This is another segment. This is another segment. Like that. Yeah? Keep remember that. If you don't understand it, you try to understand yourself. Yeah, guys. So now, so far we are very much clear now. So we understood. But here, you know what is the drawback, guys? Unfortunately, you told to the customer buy layer 3 switch. But did you use the layer 3 switch? Because he spent a lot of money on the layer 3 switch, you force him to buy this, he purchased this switch. Did you use the layer 3 switch here? No. Then why you told him to buy? Better he can buy layer 2 switch, no? Same like in router 1 side. But did you use anything? He will get irritated and he will beat you also, man. Some customer, they'll become mad. Yeah? So that's why keep remember, guys, this is the just the basic stuff only we did it. Yeah? Because in layer 2, it's fine. We don't have a choice. But in layer 3, we should not do like this. Are you understand, guys? In layer 3, we should not do like this. What we have to do in layer 3 side? Can anybody explain to me? In layer 3, what we have to do? We can able to do routing here. Right? We can able to do the routing here. And also, guys, are you able to understand this? By default, this is a switch. It does switching. But other than this, what it's going to do? It's going to do the routing also. But still, we didn't do that. That's the drawback here. Yeah? Sorry? Yeah, Anil. What you are trying to say? Anil is saying that no need of R2 in this case. Yeah, let's say no need of R2 here. Directly what Anil is saying that, man, what is this headache? Why we are keeping this? The Anil saying that let's remove this. Yeah, Anil, that's what you are trying to say. You said that remove issue this one and put it here. Direct connectivity. Let's remove this guy. Oh, take this. Right? This is what you are trying to say, Anil, right? Right, Anil? Is it correct what I am trying to say? Yeah, that's correct. So now, oh, I want to put it back again, yeah? Now here we forgot to test one more thing, guys. Can I ask you that? Are you ready? We forgot one more testing. Guys, we are going to leave, don't worry, yeah? We are going, just give me 10 minutes, we will leave. Yeah? We forgot one more thing. What is that? One sec, one sec. If you are here, the IP address of this one is 192.168.30.11, right? Can I do the telnet for my switch? I'm sorry. Can I do the telnet to 192.168.10.5? Say yes or no. How many people are say yes? How many people are say no? I need answers from everybody. Most of them is saying yes. Purandada saying no. And Nilesh is saying no. Seema saying yes. Vaibhav saying yes. Okay. First, let's go and ask Vaibhav. Vaibhav, tell us, whenever you are trying from 30.11 to 10.5, what's the source IP, what's the destination IP? Can you please type for me there? We are in routing. What's the source IP and what is the destination IP? Help me out, Vaibhav. Vaibhav, are you able to type? Yeah, good. 30.11 is the source and 10.5 is the destination. So first, where the request will go, Vaibhav? What is the first step? What is the first step? Whenever you are trying to do the telnet, what it does, the first thing. So it will go to gateway, which means it will go to 30.1, which means that's your router. That's the first step. So that's the gateway. Right, Vaibhav? Guys, everybody agree or not? Because you are trying for different network, then definitely the request will go to the gateway. Right? That's the first step. Then, after that, what will happen, Vaibhav? What is the next step? It check the routing table. Very good. Then routing table for what it's going to check? For which network is going to check? No, for which network is going to check? Is checking for 10 network, 192.168.10 network, right? Does router 2 has the route for that? Does router 2 have a route for 10? No, it doesn't have. It has a default route, right? Yeah, Vaibhav. Router 2, we configured the default route. We didn't write a specific routes, right? Yeah, no problem. Because I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah, the default route is saying what? If you come for any request, no problem. I will send it to my next stop, which is who? My router 2. That's the second step. Yeah, that's the second step. Then after that, the router 1 is receive it. Then what he will do, Vaibhav? What he will do? He will check in his routing table, right? He forward there, yeah. Then what he will do? He is directly connected there. Whenever he directly connected, then only he can do ARP. Yeah, he connected directly. The 10 network is connected there, right? Then he do the ARP, right or wrong? Man, yeah. Then he will send it to switch. That is the third step. Now switch has to reply back. So if switch wants to reply back, then what is the source? What is the destination? Vaibhav, what is the source? What is the destination? If switch has to reply back, the switch is this one. Switch is the source, and this guy is the destination, right? So where he will send the request back? Where he will send the request back? His gateway, right? But does the switch you configure the gateway? Inside the switch, did you configure the gateway? Let's go and check it. See there. That's what you need to understand. See there. Oh, what is the password? Cisco? Cisco 123? Okay. Now show run. Did you see that you configured 10.5, you didn't configure the gateway? Did you see that, Vaibhav? Yeah. Now what we will do for you to test, let's see here. Yeah. We are in this computer 30.11. Good. Now for you everybody to understand this one, guys, because the logic has to be clear, otherwise you will find lot of issues. See 30.11. So now what I am going to do, I am going to ping first, ping -t 192.168.10.5. see Vaibhav, you are not able to see any reply. See there. Yeah, even the next packet, after packet, it's not going to. So now what you will do, just go here on the switch, IP default gateway 192. It says since it's a layer 2 switch, 10.1, right? Are you sure, Vaibhav? Are you understand that? Say enter. Now see there. See this PC. Did you see here? There is a reply is coming now. Yeah. So whenever you configure a layer 2 switch, make sure that you should consider all these things. It's very important for you. That's why the basics are very, very important, guys. Now let's go to this and do the telnet. Telnet 192.168.10.5. Then see there, admin Cisco. Cisco 123. See Vaibhav, I am there in 30.11 in other side, and I can able to do the telnet for 10.5. Is it clear, everybody? Guys, everybody is okay or not? Say yes or no. This is very important to understand, guys. If you know the routing, how the packet is switching, okay, but it's very important. Now you are clear, I think so, Vaibhav. Is it clear for you? Yeah, right. Now the same thing here, this side, this side. Here in layer 3 switch, did you remember by default the routing is not enabled there. You need to type the command IP routing, right? We didn't do that, right or wrong? We configured the IP address as for the switch 30.5. Yeah, see there, verify it, just check it there. These are the things need to be observed. See there, enable password Cisco. Yeah, good. Now if you see here, show IP route, see the routing table is not enabled. First of all, the first observation. Then after that, what you did, show IP interface brief, you configured the IP address for VLAN number 30. Then when you type show run, there is no gateway. Same scenario. This is the layer 3 switch, but it's acting as a layer 2. Why? Because you didn't configure. Understand, guys? Guys, everybody is okay or not? Say yes or no. Yeah, very much tired. Understand, man? So now, did you notice that? So now let's try from this computer, say IP config. Now see the IP address is 10.11. Now I want to do the telnet ping -t 192.168.30.5. See there? The request will not go there. That's the problem. See everybody. Because maybe it's going, right guys? Not going there. I am wrong. It's going there. From here, it's going here. From here, it's going there. From here, it's coming here. But the problem is he doesn't know how to reply back. He doesn't have a gateway. Vaibhav, are you clear now? Everybody is clear now. Say yes or no, man. Yeah, that's the problem. So now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to configure the gateway here. Then you can see. Yeah, conft IP default gateway. Oh, there is something is changed, man. What is this? Yeah, this is also I need to explain. What is this, guys? What's the reason I am not able to type the IP default gateway? Even I'm also forget this, man, because long time I did it in layer 3 switch. Did you notice that? Guys, I'm not able to type the IP default gateway. What's the reason? Can anybody explain to me? I can type. Sorry, man. Sorry, guys. IP default gateway, and you can give. I forgot it, man. Sorry, right memory. No, don't get confused, Niresh. It will take it. IP default gateway, because since it's acting as a layer 2, no, I just putting you in confused. Don't worry. Yeah. Now let's go back here. Just making you fun, man. Now see here, everybody. Are you able to see this one, guys? Yeah. Now can I able to do the telnet? Can I able to do the telnet? Why? It's not taking, man. What's the reason? See, lot of troubles, man. Guys, sometimes I'll put you in the confuse and all. Don't get confused. Be strong yourself. Why the telnet is not taking? Any idea? Did we configure telnet there? Telnet is not enabled? Let's go and check it now. Sure, run. Telnet is enabled, man. I think we enabled telnet. Oh, we didn't enable it, huh? Yeah, telnet is not enabled. Okay, let's go on. I'll put Bhupesh in more confused now. Line VTY 0 space 4, login local. That's it, guys. Yeah, that's it. Okay, let's go and do it. So now let's go back to this PC and do the telnet now. Yeah. Wow. Now it's asking this. Okay. Is it clear, guys? Everybody's okay? Now I can able to access it. But I just want to tell you one more important thing, guys. Keep remember this. So now I'm going here. See here. See here. I just type login local, right? Sometimes some people what they do, they will like that, like this. Transport input none. That's it. They will type like this. Do you know what is the purpose of this? Some people they used to type like this. Do you know what is this? Yeah. Whenever you see this command, make sure that whenever you go for exams, yeah, or sometimes some people they want to test your skills. Now try. Now Bhupesh, can we able to do the telnet to the switch? Before we did it, right? Can you do the telnet? Everybody, see there. It's not able to accept anything, guys. Did you see there? Guys, everybody is okay or not? We will leave, man. Within 2 minutes we'll leave. Don't worry. I'm trying to put you some confuse and all because I just want to understand how you are going to react. Don't worry, guys. Yeah? See there. It's not accepting. Can you able to ping? Yes or no? Can you able to ping? Everybody. There is no problem. But the problem is it's not accepting. Right, guys? It's not accepting. Whenever I try for telnet, it's not accepting. Why? What's the reason? I am able to ping, but I am not able to. What's the reason? See, the telnet is not accepting. Because the thing is that, keep remember this, guys. Some people what they do, they specifically they will tell, some customers they will tell you, I want to access only through telnet. I don't want SSH or anything. That time what they will do, they will type transport input telnet. That's it. If you want to give other thing, you can able to do that. Now I am giving only telnet. Now what you can do, let's go here. Guys, you are not confusing, right? Say yes or no, everybody. Yeah? So let's go and see here. Now see, the telnet is accepting. Are you able to see that, everybody? Yeah? So far, is it good, guys? Everybody is okay? Yeah, make sure that because it's a packet tracer, that time sometimes some of the commands will not work. Yeah, so any doubts guys, any doubts? Is it clear the importance of default gateway? Is it okay for you? Yeah, and also as Anil said that, sir, we don't want this, we don't want this. What is that? Anil said that we don't want this, the router, and we want to connect like this. So do you have time? Can we see that one also? Yeah. Okay, if you are connecting here, then there is a lot of fun, man. Then what is the changes we need to do now? Yeah, lot of fun now. How? People run away, man. See, already people are leaving one by one, one by one. How? In case if you are going to do this, this is what the Nisari mentioned there initially. How? So now try to understand this one, guys. It's very simple. We are going to connect here. Here we configured already 10.1.12.1. Here we configured with gigabit Ethernet 0 by 0, right? But here, where you are going to connect? That is the question, right? That is the question, where you are going to configure, connect. Already I connected with gigabit Ethernet 1/0/1, man. My PC is connected there. Okay, Nilesh is saying connect anywhere. So I'm going to connect, let's say, port number 5. Gigabit Ethernet 1/0/5. Port number 5. Then, what is next? Can you help me, anybody, guys? Or I can explain to you. Can I explain to you? Oh, Nilesh is saying no switch port. Okay, then I want to beat Nilesh now because I can give better solution. Yeah, Nilesh, I don't want to do the no switch port because Nilesh trying to tell guys, because by default all these 24 ports are the switch ports. Nilesh is saying that converted as a routed port. Right, Nilesh? That's what you are trying to tell me. Then after that assign the IP address. But I don't want to do that. Is there any alternate, guys? Is there any alternate? Guys, everybody is okay or not? First of all, say yes for me, everyone. Then I will explain to you the solution. We will do it in two ways. No trunk, man, no trunk. We will beat you like anything. No trunk. No trunk between these two routers. Yeah, it's not a switch. No trunk. I'm sorry. Sorry to tell you that. Just kidding, Nilesh. Don't take it serious. Just kidding. Sorry for that. Yeah, because this is one side is router, one side is the switch. You want to configure a trunk. I don't understand that. Nilesh is going extremely different way, man. I really like that way. Good. Nice, Nilesh. But we need to think in different way. Yeah. Now see, guys. See here. Now port number 5 is belongs to which VLAN? Everybody. Yeah, that's what the solution, man. We are seeing another solution. Yeah, Nisar, we are trying to see another solution. That's what already he discussed, but we are trying to see another solution. Yeah, right. Now by default, this is belongs to VLAN number 1. Right? Everybody. Now what I will do, there is a virtual interface for VLAN number 1. Did you remember that? Nilesh, I will make you, I'm better than you in routing. Huh? You can't beat me. Just kidding, man. Yeah. Interface VLAN number 1. Then there what I can do, I can give the IP address as 10.1.12.2. Then I'll give you 255. No, no, just kidding, man. Yeah, just only because we need to think in because I'm always not right, guys. Keep remember that I am not right in always, because everything is a logic. You need to understand the logic, because some people they don't have a patience. See, that's why they will fed up, and they simply call to their friends and they will ask, man, I stuck up here, I stuck up there. But once your logic is clear, you can do it by yourself, everything. Yeah, that's why. That's the thing, because that's why I'm every time saying basics. Basics means That's very important. Yeah, it's a minimum to understand the technology. The basics are very important. Yeah, let's come back now. So now, first of all, let's see here. VLAN number 1, right? So interface, there is by default this port is belongs to VLAN number 1. What I will do, I will go to my switch. On top of interface VLAN number 1, I assign this IP address 10.1.12.2. Is it clear? Wait, man. Bhupesh, don't get confused. Wait. Yeah. Is it clear first of all, everybody? Yeah. Let's go and do it first. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, first of all, I'm going to connect this. Then after that, we'll play with this. So between switch and router, straight cable. So gigabit Ethernet 0 by 0 to port number 5. Is it clear, everybody? Yep. Now what I'm going to do now, let's go here and specify the IP. Specify the IP. See there. So now conft do show IP interface brief. What is there? 30.5, right? So now there is a virtual interface is there. Did you see here? That is for VLAN number 1. Interface VLAN number 1, IP address 192. Oh, sorry. 10.1.12.2, 255.255.255.252. Then no shut. Everybody agree or not? Say yes or no. Show IP interface brief. See that? Now, can I able to ping? Now here we configure 10.1.12.1 and here we configured, I mean it belongs to VLAN number 1. There I configured 10.1.12.2. Can I able to ping from here to here? Everyone, can I able to ping? Give me yes or no, man. Simple. Yes or no? See there. 10.1.12.1. Are you able to ping or not? Is it 10.1.12.1? Why? That interface is down or what? Other side. It's up, man. Packet tracer issue. Packet tracer issue, man. Yeah. It should be ping. 10.1.12.1, 2. It should be ping. Oh, is there anything we need to do here? Port number 5 is belongs to VLAN number 1. No shutdown, no shutdown. Very good. Let's go. I'll do one thing. Interface gigabit Ethernet 1/0/5. I'll say switch port mode access, switch port access. Already it's VLAN number 1, but by default it's in dynamic auto or something, right? I'm just trying to avoid that. Understand, guys? So I'm going to make it shut and no shut. Yeah. What else? Is there anything else you want to troubleshoot, guys? Is there anything else we need to troubleshoot? Yeah, but I'm just waiting to coming into the forwarding state. Right now, if you see here, it's in the listening and learning state. Then once it's come to the green, then which means that it's in the forwarding state. Yeah, now it's in the forwarding state. Now what we can do now, let's go to this guy and try. Check the IP address. Is it correct, guys? Wait now. Show IP route. It's directly connected. We don't have any relation with IP route and all, right? because directly connected network should talk. This is the problem. What do you think, guys? Can we see in other method? Can we check other method, guys? What this guy said? My God, today Nilesh is win, man. Yeah, let's see here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say here, I'm going to convert as a switch port to the routed port. Can we do this method? What do you think? Say yes or no, guys. Because here they connected directly each other so that they should speak. But this is like a packet tracer issue. I'm sure that. But we have a GNS also, we can, but it will take some time. Yeah, but we will see this lab. Okay, guys, let's go and check it now. So what I will do now, I'm going to default the interface. Interface gigabit ethernet 1/0/5, it's defaulted now. Yeah, now what I'm going to do now, interface gigabit ethernet 1/0/5, then I can say no switch port. Then I can assign the IP address 10.1.12.2 285.285.252. But here already we configured on VLAN number 1, right? Guys, we need to remove that IP address, right? Otherwise it will be overlap. Understand, everybody? Guys, are you there? How many people are there? 13. 2 is runaway. Yeah, let's go and check it. Don't worry, man. These are the common. Interface VLAN number 1. Otherwise, you can say like this. Default interface VLAN number 1. It's already reset. Let's verify it. It's working or not, because it's a packet tracer. Sometimes it doesn't work. Good. It's resetted. Yeah, guys, the IP address has gone. Now I'm going to shut down that. I don't want that interface anymore. Put it back. Now interface gigabit ethernet 1/0/5. I made it as a switch port so that I can able to assign the IP address 10.1.12.2 285.285.252. No shut. That's it. Now show IP interface brief. Did you see here? The IP address is assigned. Everybody is clear or not? But I just want to ask you one question, guys. I just want to ask you one question. Still my routing table is not enabled. Did you notice one thing? There is something, interconnection is there, I feel. So can we do one thing? Can we enable the IP routing? Yeah. What do you think? I enable the IP routing, type show IP route. Now I can able to see 10.1.12. That's the network which is connected there, right? And 192.168.30 network is connected there, right? Now let's go and ping 10.1.12.1. Okay, I can able to see reachability. Guys, everybody able to see the reachability? Yeah, but now can I put it back again to, you want to test that one, can I put it back again to default mode? Can we keep it in VLAN number 1? Can we configure there and enable the IP routing? I think don't get confused, man. Because did you remember the first time we tried, it doesn't work. That time we didn't enable the IP routing. It's taking time, or we will finish this lab. What do you think? How many of you want to see that one, guys? Do you understand what I'm trying to talk? Because before, when we tried that, let's see which one we will see. The previous one? Yeah, Purandada? In case if you don't enable, okay, VLAN number 1. Let's go and check it, yeah? Because in the default interface gigabit ethernet 1/0/5, I made it default, but there is some issue here. Okay, good, it's gone now. Now what I'm going to do, interface VLAN number 1, IP address 10.1.12.1 285.285.252. Then no chat, show IP route. Yeah. Now, oh, 12.2, sorry, man. Interface VLAN, oh, interface VLAN number 1, 10.1.12.2, 255.255.252. I just say shared, no shared. There you go. See that? Now type show IP route. Since the IP routing is enabled there, then you can give here ping 10 dot sorry ping 10.1.12.1. It's not working, man. There is some issue with the packet tracer. Yeah, but it will work, guys. Definitely it will work. In the real time it will work. I'll show you in the GNS. Yeah, don't worry about it. Purandada, is it clear? There is some issue with the packet tracer. That's the reason it's not working. Guys, everybody okay? Can I put it back again? Yeah, put it back. No switch port. Oh, sorry. Interface VLAN number 1. Yeah. Now interface gigabit is in 1/0/5. Guys, this is what you need to learn. You should know how to play it. Where don't yourself, okay, man, we cannot. No, not like that. You should have a more patience. Whenever you go to the customer site, you never imagine. You should have attack on multiple ways. Yeah, that's fine. 12.2, 255.255.252. Then let's say no shut. Hey, what I'm doing, man? Ah, okay, this is correct, right? Let's go and ping. Show IP route, then ping 10.1.12.2. There you go, 1. Now I can able to ping. Yeah. Guys, is it clear, everybody? So first of all, what I did, guys, this is I made it as a routed port. Yeah. So how to make a routed port? You need to go to that interface gigabit ethernet 1/0/5. Then you can say no switch port. The moment when you say no switch port, then it's going to convert it as a routed port. Then I assign the IP address is 10.1.12.2. Then here 10.1.12.1. Next, what else we need to do? Now I have a reachability. Now what else we need to do, guys? What is the second step? Help me out, man. What is the second step? No. Vaibhav, help me out. See here. Show IP inter. Ah, that is what. See, Neelesh is smart. See there. VLAN number 30 we already configured. Now what I want to do, guys? I need to configure one more interface for VLAN number 40. Because we have two VLANs, right? One for VLAN number 30 and other one VLAN number 40. Then conft interface VLAN number 40 IP address. I'll give you the same 40.5 because one is 30.5, other one is 40.5. Then what else we are missing? See there. Is it clear, everybody? Ah, we need to configure it. Very good, man. See, I'm going to configure. I think it's there in my notepad already. It's the same, guys. Yeah, it's the same. Let's go and copy it. Is there anything else we need to change here? There is something has to be changed, man. There is something. This one, 30.5 and 40.5. Now your SVIs we configured, right? Nilesh, we took the layer 3 switch, right? We configured VLAN number 30 and we configured VLAN number 40. Yeah, and we assigned the IP address is SVI. What we did for VLAN number 30, 192.168.30.5. And for VLAN number 40, what we configured 192.168.40.5, right? Because your layer 3 switch is acting as a gateway for VLAN number 30 and VLAN number 40. Understand? Yeah, Nilesh, you are clear or not? Yeah, that's why what you have to do, you need to make it the default router is your layer 3 switch. That's why I changed this. Everybody is okay or not? Say yes or no, guys. Yep. Then after that, let's put it back again. Now copy this guy. Very important, man. Everything you need to analyze it. Paste it. Done. So far it's perfectly all right. Now I just want to ask you one quick question, guys. Now if I want to, now who is the DHCP server in this scenario? Who is acting as a DHCP server here? Your layer 3 switch is acting as a DHCP server. If I want to see the DHCP database, who has received the IP addresses and all, there is a command over there. What is the command we are going to type? Help me out. Which command you are going to type? Show IP DHCP binding. Good. See there? So far nobody has taken the IP. So now what I want to do now, I need to go to these computers. Then just go to IP configuration, select the static and select the DHCP. Now it will start doing the DORA. See, it took the 30.11. Now go back here, do the same thing. Select the static and ask again DHCP. It's go and contact the DHCP. Guys, is it clear? See there, the DHCP is working. Now what you can do, whether the switch is giving or not, you type that command. Did you see here? Everybody? Yep. Now show IP route. What else we need to do? What else we need to do? What else we need to do, guys? Default route. Let's go and write the default route. Why should I do the default route? Because already these are the networks are connected. Who? 192.168.30.0, 192.168.40.0 and 10.1.12.0. Right? These are the known networks. Right? And yeah, there is unknown networks are there. In my routing table, I cannot see the remaining networks. That's why I'm going to write the default route. So let's go and write it. Don't waste the time. Yeah. Conft IP route 0.0.0, 0.0.0. Then what's the next stop? Is it correct? Everybody? Say yes or no, guys. Perfect. Now show IP route. There you go. Perfect, man. Now can I able to ping? Can I able to ping now from here to here? Can I able to ping from 192.168.10.11 to 192.168.30.11? Can I able to do that? ICMP traffic. Yep. Let's go and do it. Okay, guys. So now what you can do now, command prompt ipconfig. There you go. 10.11, right? Now I'm going to ping. There you see. Is it clear, everybody? Yeah? Everyone is clear or not? Say yes or no, guys. Perfect. So this is another way to do it. Yeah, in case if you have a layer 3 switch, you can able to do your routing. There is no problem for you, right? But can I ask you one more question? You have the time, guys. I think now late night. Is it fine? Can I ask one question? Yeah. Let's say that if I keep this interface into VLAN number, not separate VLAN I created, VLAN number 50. Same thing we tried for VLAN number 1, but I am trying to ask you. VLAN number 50 I kept there. For example, VLAN number 50 I kept, and here already the IP address is 10.1.12.1, 10.1.12.2. Yeah. Can I able to do like this? Only this interface I am going to keep it in VLAN number 50. It will work. Actually, before why it doesn't work, can anybody tells me? Now I am working, my mind is working now, my logic is clear. No, no, Nisar, it doesn't work. Tell me why. I am clear now, my logic is clear. Just we are going to wrap up in 2 minutes, man. Just I'm trying to figure it out why it doesn't work. If I keep it in VLAN number 50, why does it work or not? Think, man. Yeah, think and let me know. Just I'm trying to figure it out, that part. Yeah, because whenever the traffic is coming from here to here. Okay, can I ask you one quick question, guys, before we close up? Yeah, one quick question, last question. Yeah, I don't know whether. Okay. Mm, switch number one. I think you guys know about native VLAN, right? You guys are cleared about the native VLAN, guys? Everyone? Okay. This is the layer 2 switch. Yeah. And I didn't configure any VLANs. I took it one port. I connected to, let's say this is port number 24 and here port number 23. And I connected to some layer 3 switch. And this port number 23 is in VLAN number 4. Here all the ports are in VLAN number 1. And here there is one computer is belongs to VLAN number 4. Just I am trying to ask you guys, yeah? 192.168.4.10 is the IP. Here there is one computer, it's VLAN number 1. You know that there is no VLANs here. 192.168.4.1. Will these two computers, can they able to talk? Wow, I confuse everybody today. Huh? Good, man. Guys, you understand this question? See there. Because one of the administrator, what he has done, he didn't configure any VLANs in one side, but another side he configured some VLANs. And VLAN number 4. Yeah. So let's say that in the entire switch, this switch, all the ports are shifted to VLAN number 4. So here this side, the port number 23 is belongs to VLAN number 4. And this side, the 24 port is belongs to VLAN number 1. Now the piece is here, who connected there? Will they able to work? Nilesh and yes or no? Man, Nisar is too much expert, man. We need to remove Nisar from our group. It will work or not? Say yes or no. Everyone. Yeah, Nisar is trying to explain something. What is that? Yeah, Nisar, what's your idea?
Yeah, hi, Shishi sir.
Yeah, man.
In so between L2 and L3 switch, so there is a access port. So whenever we are sending any frame on the access port, so it will remove VLAN tag. So when my traffic is going from L2 to L3 switch, it will remove VLAN 1 tag. So it will go to
So
my L3 switch.
first of all, one question. Does VLAN number 1 will carry the tag? It's not a trunk port, right? It's a native VLAN, right?
Yeah, right. But it won't
Now I think I'm not confusing you. You understand my question,
yeah, I'm understanding your question.
right?
So yeah, so in access port, it will remove the tag basically. If we
Mm.
have trunk port, then it will tag. So in access port, basically it will remove the tag and it will forward to my L3 switch.
Hmm.
So when my frame reach to my L3 switch, it will forward that frame
So it received
in
as a
port
VLAN number 4.
in VLAN 4. Right.
Okay. So you are saying that it can able to talk.
Yes.
Okay. Now in case if I change VLAN number 1 to VLAN number 3, then
Then again it will talk.
it will talk. It doesn't matter what you are trying to say.
Yes, right.
Huh?
Yes, it will talk, sir.
Okay. Guys, everybody, try to understand this. Switch number 1 and switch number 2 is there. Usually up to now what we learn, we configured as a trunk. Agree everybody? Say yes or no. Yeah, but what I'm trying to say, I'm going to configure it as an access port. Let's say in one side, I kept as an access port is VLAN number 2, and other side I kept access port as a VLAN number 3. Then what will happen? Did you try this? Did anybody try this? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not confusing guys. I'm just trying to ask. Here there is a PC over there. Here there is a PC over there. They are in the same network. 192.168.100.1 and 192.168.100.2. Will they able to work? Okay. So now what you guys can do now, today you just try it and send it to me a WhatsApp. Even in the late night also no issues. Can somebody try and send it to me? Okay guys? Yeah? It's very important to understand, man. Because one time what happened, I will explain to you my scenario and I will close it. I went to the customer site. You know Cisco SMB switches. Did anybody work on Cisco SMB switches? There is SG300, SG500, SG350. Ah, Preetham, I'm sorry, I'll explain to you. See here, my question, Preetham, this is switch number 1, this is switch number 2. Yeah? And here, in this switch, all the ports are belongs to VLAN number 3. In this switch, all the ports are belongs to VLAN number 4. And here, this port which is connected is belongs to VLAN number 4. Let's say port number 24. This is also port number 24. It's connected to VLAN number 3. Here there is a PC and the IP address is 192.168.100.11. And here there is one more PC. The IP address is 192.168.100.12. Now my question is that will these two computers will they able to talk each other or not? Understand, Preetham? Can I explain to you again? Yeah? They will talk. Why? Why they will talk? See. Here this port number 24 in switch number 2 is belongs to VLAN number 4. This is VLAN number 4. Here in switch number 1 the port number 24 is belongs to VLAN number 3. Will they able to talk? Yeah, there this is in access mode. Not a trunk. Okay. Uh, I think it will talk, man. Yeah. Let me tell you what happened. I'll explain to you. That's what the technology. Because people they don't go for depth and all, Preetham. Yeah, whenever you ask these kind of questions, they run. Yeah. the, this is the depth you need to understand, because that's why this Nisar, he know that what is untagged and what is tagged. Right, Nisar? If you understand the concept of untag and tag, you can able to understand that. Yeah, Nisar?
Right. Yes, right.
Yeah, because always the access ports, they don't carry the VLAN tag. So leave about it. But I'll give you the example. Yeah, you try it and let me know, guys. What happened? I just, the customer, what happened? He brought a layer 3 switch there. So here in layer 3 switch, he connected the Avaya IP. Guys, is it okay for you? Can I talk to you now or we will close the session? Say yes or no. Everyone. If you feel little bit tired, then we leave it. Yeah, we will finish this part. He connected to Avaya IPO. So the concern is that this is the layer 3 switch, the new switch. We suggested them, sir, go with the layer 3 switch. And here, try to understand this. He connected the IP phones. From IP phone, he connected the PC. Yeah. See my situation. It's very worst situation I ever find it out. Yeah. PC2. Then what happened? All these phones, they need to contact the Avaya IPO to register. Why? This is a PBX. Right? Understand? Everybody. So now what happened? This is the SG300 switch. Nightmare switch. You cannot sleep. Yeah. Now this Avaya IPO is belongs to VLAN number 4. I told to the customer, don't worry, sir. I'll make a trunk here. Yeah. I will configure here two VLANs. VLAN number 4 and VLAN number 10. VLAN number 4 is your voice VLAN. VLAN number 10 is your data VLAN. Everybody agree? Understand step by step. Yeah, because here we configured VLAN number 10 for data. So I made a trunk. This is direct configuration, no issues. Right, guys? Yep. Then the problem was the phones, they are not going and registering here. Because it should work right through the trunk, they should contact the layer 3 switch and it go and speak to the PBX and it has to register the phones. But it's not happening. Tried 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, 5 hour. Understand, guys? No idea what I have to do. Because morning 8 o'clock all the staff is going to come. They need the phones. It has to register and it has to work. Then what we need to do? Any idea, guys? That time what I did, yeah, yeah, that's what, because it's showing everything, CDP, EDP, everything is showing, man, there is no problem. Then what I did, at after 3 to 4 hours, because you should not work continuously, your brain will not work, man, keep remember that. Whenever you are working in integration side, when there is a issue, just take little bit time, like take pen and paper and draw yourself and understand it where you are doing the mistake. So what I did, I brought one 2960 switch. Yeah, I have one demo 2960 switch. I made it as a trunk. I configured two VLANs. Voice VLAN is 4, data VLAN is 10. Then I connected the phone. It's perfectly working fine without any issue. Are you understand, guys? Everybody. Whenever I took it the Cisco classic switch, it's working fine without any issue. Then I cannot tell to the customer, sir, you have an issue with your SG300. The problem is he will tell immediately, man, before you are going to change this layer 3 switch, it was working fine. That SG300 is perfectly all right. You don't know how to configure it. You are not aware of these configurations. You understand, guys? These are the things people they are going to talk, right? The technical engineer only he will tell, man, where you are missing the logic. The lay person, what he will tell you, you don't know how to configure, right? Now what happened? I don't have an answer because I cannot speak to the customer. I remove back this switch. Then I put it back SG300 again. Understand guys? Here the port which is connected there in the layer 3 switch, I simply put it in access VLAN and I said VLAN number 4. Then I connected phones back. And luckily customer, he is having another switch for data. He don't want to connect every phone to the phone. Every PC you don't want to connect it to the phone. So luckily what happened, when I make it VLAN number 4, I shifted this port as a access port and I made it as a VLAN number 4. Then I remove this trunk and all. Yeah. Then the moment when I reset the switch and I connected here, all the phones went and contacted the PBX and it registered. It's working like anything. Are you understand guys, everybody? So here all the phones in VLAN number 1. The port which is connected there, it's in VLAN number 4. Then I shocked, man, what's going on there? Can anybody knows? Just know, yeah, you understand? This guy, what is his name? Nisar. He explained to you something. Did you understand that what he is trying to explain, guys? Yeah, that is what you need to, today you have to think and you have to tell me. So first of all, you do this exercise, everybody. Take switch number 1 and take switch number 2. Connect one computer here and assign the IP address 192.168.100.11. And here connect one more computer. Assign the IP address 100.12 and connect this one. And here let's say all the ports, keep it in VLAN number 2. Here all the ports, keep it in VLAN number 3. Okay, by default if you configured, if you configured VLAN number 1, VLAN number 1 in both sides, it will work. Okay, let's say this is port number 24 is belongs to VLAN number 3. Port number 24 here belongs to VLAN number 2. Now this is make it as a access port. Now try to ping, it's working or not. Is it clear guys? That is one exercise. The second exercise is take the switch, one layer 3 switch or layer 2 switch, it doesn't matter. Keep this port into VLAN number 2 and connect one more switch here. Yeah, and here keep one PC into VLAN number 2 and give the IP address is 192.168.2.1 and this is your access port. And here there is a one more PC, you can make it 192.168.2.10. Then try to ping from this computer to this computer. Yeah, and here no VLANs at all. Is it clear everybody? I think previous and this one is the same. Yeah, try it. Who is going to give me the answer guys? I think we will close the session now. How many of you will give the answers? Tonight you just try it and let me know.
Hello, sir.
Who is this?
Sir. Hello. Hello, sir.
Who is this?
Hello,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah, who is this man? Okay. Tomorrow let me know guys. Yeah, I need answers from everybody. Guys, these are the things will make you very strong, I am telling you. Yeah, very, very strong because you need to learn all this. It's very important guys, so that you will never get panic. That's what my main concern. Yeah. Thank you guys. Sorry to put you in trouble, but you try to make yourself. Yeah.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Man, your voice is breaking, man. Vaibhav.
Hello. Sir.
Yeah, Vaibhav. You are trying to talk something?
Sir. Okay, sir. While you're explaining the trunk and exit port at the previous lecture, at that time you explained that if the port are in if that exit port are not in the same VLAN, then it will not talk. Means you are
It's
perfectly
in the
right.
same switch. It's in the same switch, right?
Yes, yes, it is in layer 2 switch.
But no, no,
It
listen,
will
listen,
talk.
listen. That is, it's in the same switch. But here we are talking about two different switches, right? Yeah, that is in the same switch, man. if in case if it is in different switch, that time how your traffic is going to forwarding. This is what we need to understand.
But explain that two different switch because we made trunk them.
No, I don't want to make a trunk,
So
no,
you know,
because see,
and
I don't want to make a trunk. See, Vaibhav, see here, this is a single switch. Again, don't mess up with other concepts. See here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Here these four ports are belongs to VLAN number 10. Here the four ports are belongs to VLAN number 20. Will they able to talk each other? Will they able to talk each other?
hello,
Yeah.
hello.
Yeah, Vaibhav. Will they able to talk each other? 1, 2, 3, 4 are belongs to VLAN number 10. 5, 6, 7 are belongs to VLAN number 20. Will they able to talk each other? Everyone? No, they don't speak, right? They are the two different VLANs. Logically, we separated, right? But now my question is very simple, man. Whenever you have a two switches, yeah, here all the ports are belongs to 1 2 3 4. Let's say all the ports are belongs to VLAN number 10. Here there is one more switch. Here all the ports are belongs to VLAN number 20. Here this side is 10, that side is 20. Now we have connected like this. And I didn't make any trunk port or anything. I just made it as a access port. And this is 24, 24. Yeah. And 24 in this switch or belongs to VLAN number 10. 24 in this switch is belongs to VLAN number 20. Now I put one PC here. And I given the IP address is 192.168.10.11. And I connected one more PC is 192.168.10.12. Now my question is that will they able to talk each other or not? Is it clear? Everybody, you just check it and tell me no how it's going to work. Yep, this is a turning point for you guys. Yeah. Thank you, man. Sorry to put you confused. Why? Because now most of you guys doing practice and I'm very happy. That's why I'm just asking you a little bit questions more and I'm trying to involve some security related stuff. Encrypt your passwords and all. Yeah. If you guys are okay, perfectly all right, I'm ready, guys. Yeah. We will go and see the lot of new stuff. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Good night, man. Take care. Try all these concepts. Good night.